Hi guys, it's Dr. Ron Miller here, and this is part 4 of our 4-part series of 4 questions that you have to ask yourself and be able to provide a solution to before you even open up a cash-based clinic. So step 1 was, what is the estimated amount of revenue in that first year, and what are some examples of sales that you need to attain to be able to reach that goal? Okay, step 2 was, what is it going to cost to be able to reach those revenue goals? You're going to have expenses, you're going to have marketing, and there's going to be expenses for this enable for you to be able to reach those goals. 3 is going to be, how are you going to pay yourself? Okay, you have to design and work with your CPA on a way of how you're going to pay yourself. And again, as our example goes over in the board behind me, you may not pay yourself the first couple of months, but eventually as you start making profits, then you can start paying yourself. And we went over 2 general ways to be able to do that. Either just paying yourself a per session fee, or as you start generating profits, you can take a bigger piece of the pie coming out. And again, that's up for you and your CPA to kind of discuss. The 4th question is, what are you going to do with profits? Okay, so in that first year, if you do it right, you should reach your break-even point where you are generating profit. And again, there's so many factors with this, whether you have an up or down month, whether your expenses go up, whether you decide to pay yourself more. There's so many different factors. But the 4th question is, you have to ask yourself, what are you going to do with profit when you get that? Okay, and some of the things that I recommend to do is, after taxes, as you start getting profit, start out lean, keep your overhead low, and when you start making profit, you reinvest that profit into either equipment or some new tools or some new anything that's going to make your patient experience better and impressive. Or you can reinvest profits. If you have a marketing strategy that works, you have to start thinking like a business owner here. If you have a marketing strategy that worked 2 times before and you took $100 and invested in that marketing and you made $500 from it, why not double down on that? Take the profit that you have, double down in that same marketing strategy that's proven to work, and do it again. Invest $500 in that marketing strategy and see if you get $5,000 or $2,500. Start thinking like an entrepreneur. Okay, what's your return on your investment on some of these ideas? Okay, and when you have profits, be a smart businessman, smart business owner, entrepreneur, and reinvest the profit to make it work twice as much. Okay, so this is where the exciting part comes in with business here. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos, let's get a quick recap real quick. This is our example timeline in our first year. You're reaching $70,000 of yearly revenue. This is example sales with evals, individual patients, and treatment packages. We have our expenses here. Our expenses went up a little bit. We have a $30,000 of total expenses. Again, these are just ballpark numbers. We have some profits here. Okay, and then we had our salary example of what we're going to pay ourselves the first year. Okay, so I didn't go into detail about taxes, but you'll learn through your CPA of what you have to do with taxes. And the 2 main big ones are payroll taxes, 25% payroll pretty much. 17.65 is going to come from your salary, 7.65 will come from the actual company. I don't even want to talk about taxes, but taxes get labeled red here because we don't like taxes. And then you're also going to get an income tax. These are the 2 major ones that you'll have to worry about. And again, your CPA is going to tell you about that stuff. But at the end of our year, in year 1, we hit our break-even point. We paid $500 in income taxes. We had an end result of $2,000 here. Okay. And like a lot of times, people still finish in the red here and they don't make any profit in their first year. But again, if you do it the right way, you should be able to get this and make profit in your first year if you do it the right way and you implement strategies that are proven to work. But with this example, if we had $2,000 left over, okay, what are some things that you want to do with this? Okay, as I said before, you can give yourself a bonus. You can take that money and just pay yourself that money. You can reinvest profits into other things to make the clinic look nice and improve the patient experience. From there, you can create a bonus program where if you go into some of my employee training, I outline a bonus program that's on steroids for yourself and for your employees as you grow your business. And yes, if you keep going this, there's a point where you can expand and hire other therapists. And you can create a whole bonus program for them, which I've created for you guys. So you can reinvest this. You know, let's be smart here. You can reinvest the $2,000, and how can you increase this money by this money? So go into that marketing example. You know, think smart. How can we invest this money and get a return on our investment that will directly increase our revenue? That's where you really got to start thinking about it. Or you can take a little bit. You can pay yourself a little bit of this. You can take some money, reinvest it into some equipment to improve the patient experience, to get some nicer chairs, whatever. Or you can take $1,000 of this, reinvest it in a proven marketing strategy that will get you $5,000 for that $1,000 that you spent. That's what I highly recommend you do. But it's up to you to decide on what is best for you, your business, and for your patients on what to do with profit. But it helps to be able to have that outline before you even get it, okay? Understand is when you get profit, what are you going to do with it? And in your first year, my number one option that I would recommend for you is to reinvest the profit into a proven marketing strategy to get more revenue coming in. That is the number one thing that you should be doing. But overall, there's a million things of what you can do. But you need to know what you're going to do and have it in your business plan so you know, so you stay focused, you know exactly what you're doing, your vision is still being attained, your revenue is going up, and you're growing your business in your first year. But the goal is, you know, if you do it right, you should be able to get your break-even point around this point here. You should be able to get profit, and you need to know what to do with your profit whenever you get it. So I hope this 4-part series helped any person interested in opening up a cash-based clinic, at least get you, guided with some milestones. You know what to do, you know how to answer these 4 questions, and you're a step ahead of the game already. So I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Please join the Cash-Based Physiotherapy 101 forum. We have a great Facebook closed group going on. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I have tons of free content out there, and if you're interested in my 101 systems, there's Business 101, Marketing 101, and Sales 101, which is my blueprint of how I ran my clinic to get to that goal of $70,000 of monthly revenue of yearly revenue in your first year. So thanks again for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.